with the helmet and the steam coming out. I was just so scared he would destroy stuff.
It's kind of different. I had been pretty much, I started over in Europe, and it was a rougher style. A company called CW, Catch Wrestling Austria. And you guys remember Big Otto Vance? There was this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Big Otto. And that company, we wrestled rounds, and it was a rougher style than what they were doing in America. And then from there, I went to Japan, and you're talking about the mid-'80s, and it was a very rough style back then. So when I first got to America, with that helmet and being younger and stronger and in better shape and that whole thing, what am I trying to say? I guess I was pretty aggressive for American style wrestling, and it was Sting that actually kind of taught me how to slow down and work that style. But we had some great matches, Sting and I.
What was your fondest memory of working with Sting at that time?
All of it. Just he's a quality gentleman, and I guess for me, being an American footballer. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Rikishi.
I could have been talking about something else and walked right into this.
So hey, you know what? Now everyone's here, so everyone's got a mic. Anyone got a question for anybody?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, yeah.
Check.
You got oxygen?
Check.
Growing up, I've loved WWE wrestling. I've seen
Check.
He's got a question right there.
No, he's talking.
Check.
Hold on, he's talking. What's your question, bud?
Yeah, I've never understood. I've watched Kane be arrested, aka Glenn Jacobs, is it? Glenn Jacobs? I've never understood why he's never dominated WWE wrestling. He's only won the championship twice. I've never understood that.
What are you talking about?
Glenn Jacobs, Kane?
Glenn Jacobs, Kane.
What?
I've never understood it. He's got everything that I don't understand.
Yeah, email. You can email him.
Buddy, I don't know.
Where's the writer? I guess it's the
There's four of us right here. You're asking questions about King.
Is it always to do with wrestling ability, or is it just charisma that gets you to be at the top?
I don't know. I think he's doing pretty well.
Yes, he is.
I wouldn't.
I don't think he's as strong as he used to be, but he's.
No, I would have said he should be doing better. He should be doing much better. I agree. I think he's sold out.
Don't talk about selling out now. I did that.
I think he's just following the storylines. Yes.
Anybody else? Question 10, yes.
In '96, you were scheduled to win the title off Shawn. Was that because I remember my friend who was talking to Tatanka earlier, and
stand up so we can see.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, in
now we're looking
'96, you were scheduled to win the title against Shawn at SummerSlam, I believe. And my friend was talking to Tatanka, who was saying that you were scheduled to win the title at WrestleMania 9, the Intercontinental. Was that just basically a case of Shawn being Shawn?
No, you know what it was? It was because my belly was too big and I had no hair. Who knows? I'm sorry, I can't really answer that. Anybody else? Yes, and for anybody.
Has there ever been a moment in all your careers where you've just gone, wow, that was awesome, and has there ever been a specific one that's been...
Oh, I had a blast just a couple nights ago having a dance-off with Vader, Kishi, Terry Funk. It was the most random dance-off you could have ever seen. I mean, I have a picture, it's ridiculous. And Vader actually, he was a better dancer than me. It was pretty good.
I was waiting for them to hurry up and finish, and they wouldn't even listen to me. I said, let's go home, and they were gone. All right, have it your way. Enjoy the moment, you know.
And Terry Funk being out there made it real cool too, you know.
Yeah, yes, mister. YouTube it. Yeah, YouTube it.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
For Rikishi.
Stand up before you get this big face. Now we're live. Go ahead. Get up.
When they chokeslammed you off the set, how
It hurt like hell.
what injuries did you suffer, or how badly you really hurt? Like,
Ooh, what do you think? I mean, you figure it out. Look there. All right? There's no, you can't work the gravity. I didn't know I was going to go up there at 425 pounds. You know, so I mean, I'm still, you know, you get aches. You know, my lower back was out of place for a while. But, you know, through the years, you know, when you ever come in professional wrestling, we're out there to perform for you fans. And it's always that saying, you always seek that opportunity. So when that opportunity came for me to come in and do that big high spot, I mean, that was tough trying to follow Mick Foley's high spot. Wow. So, you know, hopefully, what I've done, that you guys remember, you know, it was all good out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed that bump because it damn sure hurt. Paid off my house, too.
To all four of you, who's your favourite wrestler to work with and why? To all four of you.
Who's your favorite wrestler to work with and why?
Myself, it was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed him. He was a great guy, awesome guy. But just what we miss in our business today is having those awesome characters. Bam Bam, tattoos on his head. You know, he looked like the beast from the East. So it was great. It was not only did you have the right kind of character, but believable in the ring. So it was awesome working with him, because just what you would feel in the ring by having such an awesome match, believable match with all of you great fans, it's just absolutely awesome.
I'd say probably Shawn Michaels, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, and maybe Nature Boy.
Mine was Barry Horowitz. Nobody ever gives the undercard guys credit, you know? No, on a serious note, mine was probably Stone Cold and with The Rock. You know, being family members. You know, if I accidentally hit him too hard in the face, you know, he'll forgive me. But, you know, just be able to go out there with guys like that when you have good chemistry and you're having fun going out to perform, you know, it makes it a lot more easier and a lot more entertaining as far as with the wrestling entertaining for you guys. So I'd have to say Stone Cold and The Rock and Mines.
Oh, yeah.
For me, there have been so many of them, you know, in Japan and America and Europe and all that, but probably for me, Mick Foley. I had some really good matches with Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, all of his characters, and he could get the job done. So next, anyone?
Zack Ryder over there.
I just wonder, like, what's the best prank or rib you've been involved in? Like, I know there's like stories all the time about stupid things and funny things happening. Just want to have new sticks in your head that's being quite good.
You like questions just broke up. And you like clearly.
He wants a rib story.
Yeah, rib story, yeah.
If you have any, that is.
Probably the greatest ribber, and may he rest in peace, would be Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. He would do things that, you know, would just off the wall imagination, which was funny. And then when it happened to you, you were madder than hell, because he could do things like he would lock your bag to the locker and you couldn't get in.
Oh, yeah.
And you really couldn't get in your bag, and you're trying to dress to go out and perform. Things like that. So you'd have to just get a knife and cut your bag open. So it was funny, but until it happened to you. And then he did that throughout his career. So that's the one guy that, and many other stories, and they get more detailed from there than I can, you know, so detailed I can't really say it. So
It really upsets me that I missed that generation of locking bags to lockers and shaving eyebrows. I would love to be there.
Mr. Fuji was dangerous. And he's talking about eyebrows being shaved. We'd all be on the airplane taking a nap. All of a sudden you hear, and everyone would sit up. Wake up real quick. We all slept with one eye open. But British Bulldog, Davey Boy, he was unbelievable. Fuji was like drastic. I heard Fuji fed his neighbor one time a dog. Really, truly. That was true. And I've seen him do some things that I don't even want to repeat in here. There's some kids in here.
Barbecue the dog?
Barbecue the dog. Did it? That's 100%. He really did that. He had a bad neighbor, so he fed a dog.
I'd have to say, you're probably up there in Moncton, Canada. When how many of you guys remember Smoking Gun? Billy and Bart Gunn?
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause. In this business, when you have new guys that come on tour, we always, the OGs likes to rip them. So during the first time they came to Moncton, Canada, we were getting ready to go to the building. So while we checked in, me, Yoko, and Fuji, we all checked in, and we had the young boy go out there, the guy that he's from Canada. We paid that guy $100. Gave him the key to Billy and Bart's car. By the time they came out to go to the building, all the tires were off. They missed. They were late to the show, being that they're new guys, and they nearly got fired for that. So, of course, from now they learned that to always respect the OGs in the business and be on time. So that was one of the memorized ribs I remember.
How many of you guys know what OG means?
Original.
Original gangster.
They know what time.
Original gangster. Gangster. All right, Heart Foundation, is that what you got on there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What are your feelings on Triple H, and do you think he's the man to take the company into the future?
I'd like to defer to the veterans in the group.
When everybody says Triple H, everybody go, ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta be scared of him. Really?
Are you scared?
I'd whoop his monkey ass.
The better question is, what do you guys think? Do you like the product today? Because he's COO right now. Is he doing a good job? Yeah. He definitely has a serious concern for the business. That's the reason you see a lot of changes coming. He's really wanting to do things right. And of course, he's got an awesome teacher there. Vince McMahon he's the pioneer. But he's really doing a good job. That's what I think. And most of the veterans I'm speaking to, he is doing a good job.
You must be getting a check from me. I'm damn sure not now. Right now. Like I said, I whoop his monkey ass.
It's still like here now.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to know? I don't know. You guys said you do like it or you don't like it?
They like it.
You like it? Yeah, I think he's got, I don't know, genuine concern, you said?
You know what, man? On a serious note, really, you put yourself in his position. All jokes aside.
Well, Vince is
Trying to
getting
follow that
old.
company.
Vince is getting old.
I didn't say that. Yo, YouTube out there, I didn't say Vince was old.
They're filming you right now.
Go ahead, stoop yourself out.
That's just fact.
All right, what's the fact?
I'm just going to cut myself off.
No, I think he's doing a good job. It's a new era. The guy's got a lot of responsibility. You try to put yourself in his position, trying to follow such a genius like Vince McMahon. That's very hard, to do TV every week live like that. The storylines to try to make the fans happy. I'm very happy the one thing I am happy about is now they're catering to the WWE universe.
Yes.
They're listening to the fans and what they want. I believe the fans pay hard-earned money to come out there and watch that product, and it's time for them to listen to you guys.
Who's the most legitimate tough guy you've worked with on the circuit?
Most legitimate. Like to shoot.
Yeah. Shoot, tough guy.
Chris Chavez.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you say me.
Rikishi.
You guys say each other.
I Vader.
What are you gonna do without me?
Thank you. Just cue me this, man.
All right, no, dude. Who the tough guy?
Right now, Lesnar's got to be tough, legitimately tough.
Well, you're saying us who we face, right?
Work with, yeah.
Man, I want to say Bart Gunn.
Yeah.
You guys remember when they had that tough deal?
I'll say not Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger, he's a beast too.
No, I'll say not Jack Swagger.
Matt? Oh, okay.
Even though they didn't push him big as he wanted to, Sylvester Terkay. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a badass.
Yeah, he's a badass. I fought with him in the ring, and he only knew how to do it one way. the hard way. That was it. So there's a tough guy, you know.
What
That's not a doubt.
about Vader? You can probably agree. What about Haku? I mean,
Oh,
he's probably one of the baddest SOB guys that
yes.
you know.
Haku.
He saved my life one time, you know.
How about the story of him in Pittsburgh where he beat up 5 guys at one time? Police officers. I don't know the whole story. I wasn't there, but he was actually throwing them through the air, grabbing them. Shoom! Haku, unbelievable. Strong. These Samoans, don't mess with them. You know, they're nice and kind, but man, if you mess with them, it's over. You're done. You're finished.
I'm so happy to be on his good side.
I'm the good guy.
Yeah.
All right, next. Go ahead.
We've mentioned quite a lot of great wrestlers who aren't with us recently. Obviously, we've just lost the Ultimate Warrior. I was wondering if you guys could maybe share maybe a special memory or a fond memory, either as a fan or somebody who's worked with him over the years.
Well, you know, he got me into watching wrestling, I'll say that, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's me on a certain level, you know, but, yeah, so, I mean, just the fact that he was my introduction into professional wrestling is what kind of, where it might strike a chord with me, I guess, or as far as the fan, or whatever fans left of me, you know.
Me personally, I don't think anybody in this room was not a fan of Ultimate Warrior. You know, first of all, condolences to the family, his wife and his daughter. Ultimate Warrior is an icon, man. I mean, he sets the bar for every kid that comes into this business to try to be as great as he was, to try to live a you know, impact each and every little kid that comes through this thing as far as whatever. He just was a different beast. You know, I was a big fan of his. You know, but you know, to me, the wrestling business has lost a great one.
Yes.
Because the streak got broken this year, if it was your opinion, who would you have to break the streak?
Say it again?
Because the streak was broken this year, if you were like to play man,
Take a streak.
Yeah, who would you pick to break it?
Well, obviously, like Rikishi just said, you know, listen to the fans. The fans didn't want Undertaker to lose a match, correct?
Yeah.
They wanted him to stay undefeated. So I think some of us are looking at that too and wondering really what happened there. But there's someone to beat him. Of course, Brock Lesnar is a good guy to beat him because he's a real badass. You know, there's not too many that could really, I mean, the way that Taker's been positioned in the company, he's the top star in our business, has been for years, been in that position for years. There's only one or two that can maybe even stand to even get in the ring to defeat him. Again, Brock Lesnar is one that is truly a badass that could truly beat him and truly take that one off of his column in the loss column.
The only thing that may have surprised me is I kind of heard the rumors that, like, you know, Sting may be working Taker, I guess. So that's where it surprised me more, I guess. Well, you know,
Takes it away.
yeah, it kind of takes it a little bit away if they were to work a match. So I don't know what happened, you know what I mean? But you know, it's a tough question because you always ask yourself, who's the guy to do it? You know what I mean? Really, I mean, who would you guys accept? You know, I don't.
Good answer.
I mean, but honestly, you know what I mean? I don't know if we would be fully content with anybody who really beat it. You know what I mean? But it would have been cool.
Right.
It would have been cool to see this Sting and Taker work. So if that doesn't happen, I guess as the fan of me would be a little maybe, you know, that probably kind of suck. You know, I'd be a little disappointed.
Well, from a business standpoint, I think when you're running a company like that, it's good that you give it to the OG such as Brock Lesnar to break the streak, but I think to leave the fans something that somebody's going to be around for a while and who has some steam, I would have thought Roman Reigns. Now, you got a guy there that's fresh coming up. Seems to be you fans dig him. I think he number one, he's got youth on his side. He would have been the right guy, in my opinion, to probably pass that on, you know, where Taker can push him to the next level so he can be around for you fans. So, but I mean, Sting would have been good too. I think that would have been a hell of a match for the fans, especially, you know, me too as well to watch. You've never seen Sting and Taker in the ring. You know, so that would have probably been good as well. So, you know. Next. Okay. Ooh! Here we go.
You want to go ahead again?
Yeah, I think you guys are great role models for children, but do you think it promotes violence at a young age? And is it even a sane thing watching two people beat the shit out of each other?
Well, we don't tell you to cuss like that.
I'm offended. You're saying wrestling promotes violence?
No, I think but it's choreographed, so I don't think it's too...
You suggest wrestling's fake?
Well, you know what? To answer your question, there's a ring out here. And all you got to do, buddy, is bring it.
I think his question was more to do with, do you think it promotes violence in younger children?
I think they're doing a great job, the company now, not promoting that. I mean, you see, you got John Cena on the front, being the ambassador, Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's done more appearances than any star. He's done like 305 appearances personally himself. The company's involved with schools now.
You are under contract, right?
Yeah. you're not making money, right?
We're just like Captain America. That's right.
I'm tape recording you guys too.
We're like Captain
When I
America.
was a kid and I watched wrestling, I wanted to go in the front yard and body slam my friends. I was real, you know? Yeah, it might promote a little bit, but I mean, it can't be that much different from a movie or anything else, you know?
You know, someone used the word fake, and when you see an actor in a movie act, you know it's not real, but it's not fake. He's acting. He's entertaining. And that's why Mr. McMahon changed from Federation, WWF, to WWE. It became entertainment. So we're entertainers. Anything that you do, it's not mixed martial arts, but again, it's not fake because it's entertainment. We're saying, hey, we're entertainers. We're not trying to hide anything. And is it rough? You damn right it is. Like Rikishi said, there's a ring out there. Go out there and land on your back a couple times.
Yeah, 200-something 80 days out the year.
Yeah,
You try to do that, you know?
I think whenever we hear that word, it's kind of like it kind of strikes the wrong chord, because what we do is very physical, you know what I mean? So when you just kind of brush it off and say it like that,
is it fair to
a lot
say
of people say without the
You
appreciation.
have to get hurt though, don't you? You can't ignore that. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
But again, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real entertainment.
Yeah, it's real in terms of the entertainment.
Entertainment value. That's why it's called WWE.
Make it simple, we do get hurt.
Entertainment.
Question.
Wondering what your thoughts on TNA?
One word, bankrupt.
Good answer.
As like it, you know?
Seriously, you're probably not going to see them around here soon. What Rikishi just
And
said.
he would know.
Yeah.
He would know.
Are you going down?
What, are you trying to say I'm office or something?
I think you are. Next.
In that case, is there anyone from TNA you'd like to see transfer over to WWE?
Who's in TNA? Wait, hold on. There's somebody, I guess Kennedy, or I don't know.
Yeah, Kennedy.
I don't know. Who do you guys think?
Double A. Double.
Who?
Bubba Ray.
No.
I don't know. Who?
Samoa Joe.
Hey, dude, I'd like to see those that haven't been, in TNA. I'd like to see those that haven't been to WWE go. For those that have been to WWE, went to TNA, and go back to WWE, I'd like to give opportunities to those other cats that go out there and bust their butts and try to make a name for themselves.
So you don't want MVP going back? What's up, man?
Who, MVP? No, well, MVP was there, but you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You don't want me to go back?
No, MVP, but well, that's
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, there's a ring out there, dude. There's a ring out there, like I said.
You remember the ring?
Cool. But given opportunity, I'm sure all of us, we can all agree this. We always,
On the verge of going bankrupt, as you say, which is fine. I don't think anyone really.
dude, I was just joking, man.
It's going to happen though. I mean, the product's just been doing this for ages.
Yeah.
But Jeff Jarrett's apparently going off and doing something. I can't remember what it's called. Something global. He's
Global Force Wrestling.
Global
Yeah.
Force Wrestling.
I
Do you guys see much hope for that? I mean, Jarrett did great with TNA, building it from nothing up to I mean, he got up there.
I do, because I worked for Jared before, so I made sure to send an email. So, I don't know if anybody's gonna ever get to compete with WWE, if that's what you're asking. I don't know. But it'd be nice to see something be legit and be able to at least do good.
I think it could be a number
Be
two.
good for everybody, yeah.
Well, we definitely need to have that because in the ending of the 90s is when we had the highest corporate earnings and the highest TV ratings, and we had 3 companies, WWE, WCW, and ECW. So we need to have a second company, without a shadow of a doubt. It's just having someone to step up to do it right. You know, people get in this business, unfortunately what they do is sooner or later they just start following what is out there instead of being unique and doing something different. TNA had an awesome opportunity. I mean, they were on Spike TV, a major network, you know, and they were with them for a long run there, meaning giving them open doors, but now the door is shut. So it'd be great to see a second company rise up because it'd be better for the business. Because Vince is just gliding. There's no one there. Can you imagine having one drink in the whole world, one car in the whole world? WWE is standing all alone. So it'd be great to have another company. It'd be healthy competition. It'd be good for the market.
It's good for all the boys.
Oh, yeah, good for the boys.
I was just going to say, and I could listen to you guys all day, but I think we've got about 5 minutes left, so if you have got a question, please get it in now.
Them hands up, we gotta expedite this.
Coming up.
Picture.
Good.
Can I ask what you think of Paige and the ladies in wrestling?
Paige is that new girl, right?
Beautiful.
I don't know Paige. I just saw a picture of her, she's 19 years old, right?
21.
21? Yeah, the brunette. I just saw a picture of her, I don't know anything.
You're related to her, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you are. She's a beauty, you know. I think she has a good charisma out there. I see big things with her. As far as, you know, hopefully that the WWE and the creative team will write this girl into something good, and you know,
Yeah,
I see longevity for her.
Yeah,
in
she's
that.
from a wrestling family. She actually wrestles. That's more the question. Do you think that they're going that way rather than the divas or the professional wrestling in the ladies?
Well, I see over there, as long as these girls here are be able to get out there and protesting. You know, obviously they're not going to stop them from their talent. You know, once they get in there and do their deal, you know, the office, they can see how hard they work. They're also, you know, they're going to see how this girl gets over, and you know, the whole nine, how she is on the road. You know, what type of person is she? Is she a big-headed person, or can we trust to give her the belt? All that stuff comes in play. But just for me watching what I see on TV from experience, I think that she's going to be good out there, and longevity is going to apply. Great.
USA.
With the WWE positioning itself as a global brand, do you think it's about time they start looking at big events, not just house shows and the occasional Raw and SmackDown being outside of North America, with, you know, how much fans really enjoy it in Europe, especially in the UK?
Well, they do Raw, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, other than more like, you know,
more often,
more main events and things like that. Like they did it in the early '90s and
like
it sold out and things. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I always love coming out here to work because the energy's so good. So I mean, you know, that'd be first and foremost probably for me. I mean, I know it probably costs more for the company maybe to come out here and run things, I guess. And the time change.
I don't think money's an issue.
Yeah, money's it definitely costs more, but money's definitely not an issue for Vince.
So UK fans here, and I'm just not saying this because you guys are here, but you guys are a different breed. When we come out here to perform, you guys cheer us on. You make us feel like rock stars out there, and we thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, give yourself a hand, all right?
You guys in the green room, there's refreshments. refreshments and sandwiches
And make sure you come by
on the
and
house.
have some pictures. Have some pictures.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.